What if I told you she never really left? You think she's gone, moved on, happy in someone else's arms while you're left in the dark? But let me ask you something. Who really holds the power here? The one who obsesses, overthinks, tortures himself with what-ifs, or the one who walks away without a second thought? Right now you feel betrayed, like she ripped a piece of your soul away, turning everything you built together into nothing more than a distant memory. Worst of all, you think she doesn't care. But here's the truth. You never lost her because she was never yours to begin with. She was only ever a reflection of your own attachment, a projection of your desires. Now that she's with someone else, you believe it means you weren't enough, that you failed, that he has something you don't. But what if I told you that the moment you stop caring is the moment she starts to regret everything? The only way to win this game is to refuse to play it. Pain is an illusion, made real only because you've convinced yourself she was the prize, the destination, the reward. But that was never the truth. The real prize is the man you become when you stop chasing, stop needing, and start living as if you were born untouchable. Master detachment. Embrace true stoicism, and you will no longer be the man who waits. You will be the man she remembers, the man she lost. This isn't about her, this is about you. She left you, or at least that's what you believe. But she didn't leave you. She left the version of you that no longer intrigued her. People don't abandon what they truly value. They walk away when they think there's nothing left to discover. She didn't leave because you weren't enough. She left because she thought she had you figured out. When curiosity dies, so does attraction. Attraction thrives on mystery, unpredictability, the sense that there's always more beneath the surface. But when you gave her your heart, soul, and vulnerability, there was nothing left to chase. Now she's with someone else, not because he's better, but because he's an unknown variable. Most men spiral into self-destruction, begging, pleading, trying to prove their worth. But the moment you seek validation is the moment you confirm her decision to leave. She doesn't miss the man who waits, she misses the man who disappears. You have a choice. Stay broken and prove her right, or evolve into the man she never saw coming. Right now she owns you, not physically, but in your mind. Every thought, every sleepless night, every time you check her social media, you hand her control. And the worst part? She doesn't even have to do anything. Your emotions are the chains keeping you locked in place. Power belongs to the man who feels nothing. The moment you stop reacting, stop allowing her existence to affect your peace, you reclaim control. This is the foundation of Stoicism. To be unshaken, to let the world do what it wants and remain still. She expects you to break down, to show weakness, to prove she mattered more than yourself. But what happens when you don't? When she sees a man who isn't fazed, who doesn't even acknowledge her absence? That's when the power shifts. Emotional detachment isn't about pretending. It's about mastering yourself. And when you reach that level, you won't just make her regret leaving. You'll become untouchable. Attraction through indifference, the dark psychology of desire. What happens when you stop caring? When you stop checking, wondering, waiting? She starts noticing. Indifference is intoxicating. Right now, she believes she still has you, even if she's with someone else. Deep down, she knows that if she ever wanted to come back, you'd still be there. But the moment she senses that she no longer controls your emotions, everything changes. People always want what they can't have. When you were desperate, you became predictable. But now, you're something new. Something she no longer understands. She might test you, post something to see if you notice, send a meaningless message. Most men take the bait, but not you, not anymore. The only true response is no response. Indifference triggers desire. It makes her question, doubt, and chase. But only if you're strong enough to stay silent, to walk away, to disappear into a life so fulfilling that she no longer exists in your world. You think she's forgotten about you. But women never truly forget the men who leave an impact. She's not reaching out because she believes she still has you in her grip, that if she ever changed her mind, you'd be there. But the moment she realizes you're truly gone, that you've vanished without a trace, the doubt begins to creep in. Absence forces people to fill in the blanks, and the human mind hates unanswered questions. Most men can't do this. They panic, leave breadcrumbs, hoping she'll notice. But that's weakness. The men who are unforgettable are the ones who vanish completely, leaving an empty space that haunts her. This isn't about manipulation, it's about understanding human nature. She will never regret losing a man who begs to stay. but she will always question losing the man who walked away without hesitation. Most men let emotions destroy them. They let heartbreak consume their thoughts and dictate their actions. But a man who understands emotional control becomes unstoppable. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. You have two options. Let your emotions control you or learn to control them. She expects you to be weak, to seek closure, to prove your worth. But what happens when she sees nothing? No anger, no sadness, just calm focus. That's when she questions everything. Emotional control is the mark of a man who cannot be replaced. Women are drawn to strength, not just physical but emotional. A man who remains composed under pressure, who moves forward despite rejection, that's the man who commands respect. And respect is more powerful than love. Love is fleeting, but respect lingers. Right now you feel like she took something from you, your confidence, your sense of worth. But no one can take away what you build for yourself. If she left, it only means one thing. It's time to evolve. Most men focus on winning her back. The high-value man focuses on winning himself back. This isn't about proving anything to her. It's about making sure that the next time she hears your name, the only thing she feels is regret. Not because you wanted revenge, but because you became a man so rare, so powerful, so self-sufficient, that she realizes she walked away from something irreplaceable. That's the real win, not getting her back, but becoming so untouchable that she wishes she never left.